In the book of Revelation, John was told to write a letter to the 7 churches. Those 7 churches were real communities in his day: Ephesus, Smyrna, Sardis, Laodicea, Pergamum, Thyatira, and Philadelphia. Jesus was speaking directly to their spiritual condition, their strengths, failures, temptations, and their sufferings. Who do these churches represent today? Every church represents a spiritual condition that any church or any believer can fall into. Remember, the church represents a body of believers worldwide. For example, the church of Ephesus. This is a church that works hard but lost its first love. They represent believers who are active but spiritually cold. The church of Smyrna, the persecuted church, represents believers suffering for their faith. The church of Sardis, the spiritually dead church, represents churches that look alive on the outside but are dead on the inside. The church of Philadelphia, the faithful church, represents believers who keep God's word and stay true even with little strength. The church of Laodicea, the lukewarm church, they represent Christians who are neither hot nor cold. They are spiritually indifferent believers. The church of Pergamum, the compromising church, they represent churches who tolerate false teachings or mix worldly ideas with their faith. The church of Thyatira, the morally tolerant church, they represent believers allowing sin to blend into the community. Now, every generation has these 7 types of believers or churches, and there is a warning for every generation about drifting and growing cold, compromising your beliefs as well. Jesus still desires love, endurance, truth, purity, faithfulness, and zeal. This is why the letter was sent forth to these 7 churches back in John's day, who represent a body of believers in our time. Revelations chapter 2 and 3 talk more about these churches. Stay tuned for episode 3.